Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Trello card from Elementor form responses. I want that whenever a new form will be submitted in my Elementor forms, automatically by using that same details, a new card should be created in Trello along with all the details of forms in a specific board. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to integrate Elementor with Trello, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So what we are going to do, we have Elementor forms in our trigger and Trello in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically create a Trello card in a specific board or workspace whenever a new Elementor form is submitted. Okay, so in order to create this automation, we will have to integrate Elementor forms with Trello, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once you will reach on this home page, we can find two options over here: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. And also when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I am already an existing user, therefore I am clicking on sign in. So this is the all app section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And we can also create folders over here in order to save our workflows. As you can find, I have two folders here on this dashboard. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, by creating folders, you can save your workflows accordingly. Now, to create a new workflow, we will have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with blue color. Let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So let us first of all provide a name. Create Trello card for Elementor form submission. After giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save the workflow. So here from the drop down, I'm going to select the folder as test integrations. And now we will click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us, trigger and action. Now, what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the two main principles on which the entire automation runs. The trigger here says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and will initiate it, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now, let's understand the concept of trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Here, let's say we are going to take Elementor forms in our trigger and Trello in our action. And we want that as soon as a form will be submitted in Elementor forms, automatically the response of that form should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. And by using the same response, a new card should be created in a board in Trello. Okay, here we can find that action is following what the trigger commands. Now, after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is going to be Elementor forms. So let's select it. And now we have to select the trigger event. Now, what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start. So here we are going to select new form submission as our trigger event, as we want that as soon as a form will be submitted in Elementor, the response of that form should be captured here automatically, and then the workflow should get started. As we have selected the trigger event, a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. Now, what we are supposed to do in order to connect our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect, we will have to use this webhook URL, and we have to follow all the instructions given over here step by step. So first of all, let us copy this webhook URL, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. For that, first of all, I'm going to take you towards my Elementor forms. And because Elementor is the plugin of WordPress, here we will reach towards our WordPress site, and we will find the option of Elementor here from the left side. Okay. Now, after selecting Elementor, we have to click on getting started, and then we have to click on this create your first page option. As soon as we have selected it, here are multiple options we can find. Now, among these options, I am going to go towards the form section. And now I am going to make some changes in this form. So instead of message here, I am going to add one more item, and that is going to be the number. So here from the type, I'm going to select number, and in label, I'm going to give contact. okay, because I want contact number along with name and email. So these are the details which I want. So whenever a person is going to fill this form with these details, the response will be captured towards Pabbly Connect, okay. Now after making the changes in the form, what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect this form with Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. And for that we have to scroll down and we have to click on this actions after submit button. Now we will click on this plus sign, and as we will click on it, we will find the option of webhooks. After selecting webhooks, again we will find the option of webhooks over here, and now here in this field we have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So let's do that, and simply we will click on preview changes. Now with this setting, we have successfully connected our form with Pabbly Connect. So let's go and check towards Pabbly Connect, and here it is showing waiting for webhook response. What does this mean? This means that now we have to do a test submission by filling up this form so that the response could be captured here in Pabbly Connect. And that we are going to do by filling up the details in this form and submit it, okay? So here, because I'm doing a test submission, I'm going to enter random details in this form just to submit it. Let's say the name will be test user, a random email, and now the contact number. So here I'm going to enter a random contact number, and here we will click on send. So our form is submitted successfully, and now we will go towards Pabbly Connect to check whether the response is received or not. And here we can find that yes, as soon as we have submitted the form in Elementor, the response is received over here with all the same details which we have entered. The form name, form ID, user agent, time, name, email, and the contact number of the person. Now, because we have received this response, that means our integration between Elementor and Pabbly Connect is successful. And now by using this response, we are going to create a new card in Trello in our board. Okay, so this is my Trello account, and here are the boards which I have already created. So I want to create new cards whenever a new Elementor form will be submitted in this image board. So I'm going to open it, and here are multiple lists I have. Among these lists, I am going to create new cards on the submission of Elementor forms in this to-do list. Okay, so first of all, we will connect Trello with Pabbly Connect, and for that we will move towards our action step. And here in the action application, we will simply select Trello. Now we have to select the action event. In our action event, we will select create a card with plain text type description. Okay, let's click on connect. And if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. In order to create a new connection with Trello account, I'm going to click on add new connection. And as we have clicked on add new connection, here are the details which we have to enter: username, API key, and token. Now from where we are going to find all these details? For that, the instructions are provided to us here. We can simply click on this URL here, and we will reach towards the developer API key page. Now after coming over here, we can find our personal key is given, that is our API key. We will simply copy it and paste it here in Pabbly Connect in the field of API key, and the next is username and the token. Now in order to find that, again we will go towards API key, and after scrolling we can find the option of token. Now when we will click on this token link, we will find both the details. First of all, here is our username. Let's copy it, and we will paste it here in Pabbly Connect in the field of username, and at last we will find the token. So in order to find the token, we will have to click on allow, and here is our token. Let's just copy it, and we will quickly paste it here in Pabbly Connect. Done. After entering all the details, let's click on save. And successfully our Trello account is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now after building the connection, we will move further, and here we have to enter the details in these fields in order to create a new card. Okay, so one by one we will fill all the details. First of all, we will have to select the board. Now, as I have told you that my board is going to be image board, so I'm simply going to select the same board over here in choose board section. So this is my board, image board. I have selected it, and now we have to select the list IDs. So here I want to create a new card in this to-do list, and for that I'm going to select the list as to-do. Okay, done. Now the next it is asking us for the name of the card which we want to give. So I want to create a new card with the name of the user who have submitted the form. For that, I'm going to use the details which we have received from our earlier response, that is Elementor form submission. Okay, so here are all the details of the user. We are simply going to use the same details over here by mapping. Now what is mapping? Mapping is inserting the data from our previous step. So we will simply select our previous step like this, and here we will find all the details. So whatever data we want, we will simply select that and it will be mapped. Now here I want to give the name of my card as the name of the person who have submitted the form. The name is given over here. When I will select it, it will be mapped automatically. Okay. Now why we have mapped this name instead of entering it manually? Because we want that as soon as a new person will submit the form in Elementor and the response will be captured here in Pabbly Connect, automatically this name should be replaced with the new name of that new person who have submitted the form. But if we will enter this name manually, then it will become static and it is not going to change with each and every response. Therefore, wherever in the workflow we want that data should get replaced automatically, there we map the data by using our previous step. And when we want that data should remain same each time, there we type it manually. Now, after providing the name of the card, the next it is asking us for the description, that what description you want to provide to your card. Here I want to use the details which we have received, that is email and the contact number of the person, as my description. So for that, what I'm going to do, I will simply type it manually, email and the contact number, email and the contact. And now what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to map the email and the contact in front of them. Okay, so first of all, let us map the email over here. So this is the email, and now we are going to map the contact number. This is the contact number. Done. Now here, as you can find, I have typed this email and contact headers manually and I have mapped the data in front of them. So why I have done that? Because I want that this email and contact heading should remain same each time, but only the data, that is the email and the exact contact number of the person, should get replaced. Okay, so whatever data we are going to type manually is going to be same each time, and whatever data we map, it is going to be replaced. Okay, now after entering the description, we will move further, and some of the details are not mandatory over here, so I am simply going to ignore them for now, and we will simply click on save and send test request. Here we have received the response. Along with the response, we have also received the ID. Because we have received the ID, this means the card is created in our board. So let's go and check towards our Trello account. And here we can find that yes, a new card is created over here with the name as test user. I will open it, and here is the description, email and the contact number. So because our card is created successfully with all the same details, that means our workflow is perfectly successful and we have successfully built an integration between Elementor and Trello. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done in this workflow. So we have taken two simple steps over here, trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken Elementor, and in action, we have taken Trello. And we have connected both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new form will be submitted in Elementor, automatically the response of that form will be captured here in Pabbly Connect. And by using that same response, automatically without any efforts, a new card will be created with all the same details of that form in Trello in a specific board. In this way, very easily by following the same steps, you can create this automation in order to create new cards whenever a new form will be submitted in Elementor in a specific board. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.